Today's Friday. You know what that means. We have new content and MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty. And today's roster update day, that's like one of the only reasons why I'm excited. There is a couple like somewhat promising things to this update. But yeah, let's get into it. As we always do, let's start these videos by looking at the calendar. Like I said, we have a new roster update with 5 new Diamond players, a lot of really big changes, drastic changes. We have a new BR program with Vlad Sr. and Brian Dozier, so 2 95s. And then we have season awards, the same old, same old. You get these boring cards in the program and then the good cards in backs. We have a new season awards collection. We have a Captain Max Muncy. I'm excited to check this one out. Season awards and Topps Now Captain. And then looking into the future, on July 2nd, which is, what day is July 2nd? That is this Sunday? Wait, this Sunday? Am I? Oh, I'm looking at June. I'm stupid. That's this Tuesday. I was about to say. This Tuesday, July 2nd, we are getting a Retro Home Run Derby program and event, a Season Awards Lightning player, and then the day after that on Wednesday, we're getting a Retro All-Stars in Season 2 collection. And then on the 12th, we're getting 2024 All-Stars in Team Affinity. So let's first check out the roster update. There are a lot of drastic changes. I'm not going to go through all of it. A new 90 overall card. We have, okay, so Tatis was originally in the 90 plus, then he went back down, and then he came back up. I almost just dropped my controller. So Glasnow is in the 90 plus club. Tatis, Jose Ramirez, and Bryce Harper. Moving down, we have some pretty big upgrades. Look at this. Steven Kwan got a +4. I'm surprised he went up 4. I knew he needed the power upgrade, but I didn't know they were going to give him a +15. Well deserved for Steven Kwan. I was too late to even get a single one of him. Royce Lewis. This was actually the most surprising thing I've ever seen. Royce Lewis has such a small sample size this season, and I thought he was going to go up to like an 83, 84 because of it. He went up to an 87. I bought him at $1,300 a pop, and now his value is $4,500. That's an insane return on Royce Lewis. +6 is insane. Looking at some other guys. So those are the first 2 new diamonds, Steven Kwan and Royce Lewis. Another one, Garrett Crochet, he was a lock. Pretty obvious. He went up to an 86. I invested in him as well, so that's 2 out of 3. Jimmy Garcia, I think that's how you say his name. I am surprised he went diamond. He was very cheap, so if you invested in him, you made a lot of stubs. I did not. And then Tanner Houck is the last new diamond. He was one that I was surprised was so cheap. I told you guys to invest in. I invested heavy in Tanner Houck, and you will see. Any other notable changes? Pete Alonso went down. Teoscar Hernandez went up 1. I think this is the sneaky diamond candidate. Christian Yelich went up to an 84, so he's only 1 away. He'll probably need some power, and he'll go diamond. Francisco Lindor has been really hot. He's another good candidate for the next update. Jack Flaherty, like I predicted, went up to an 84. I think that he can be a super good diamond candidate. Paul Skeens is already an 83 and a good candidate for diamond next update. He's already so expensive. So yeah, let's go quick sell our investments. So I had 50 Royce Lewis cards. Let me quick sell these for a nice 225. There we go. I hate why it glitches like this every time it goes to the Orioles. Like, this was a glitch in last year's game too, and they still can't fix it. Steven Kwan, I didn't have any, unfortunately. Garrett Crochet, I did have. I got all of these when he was an 81 overall. 375K, 100 Garrett Crochets. Give me that. Up to 800K. But we still haven't hit Tanner Houck yet. Let me see. What did I miss? Jimmy Garcia. I just want to, show you guys the new diamonds. Jimmy Garcia is right here. He's a new diamond. I, of course, didn't have any of him. Tanner Houck, I had 200 Tanner Houcks, and he was cheap. So that is 600K. So I made 1.2 million today. Man, that's a lot of stubs. And I cannot wait to continue investing. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek in my other investments. George Kirby, ultimately, didn't go diamond, but definitely a good candidate for the future. Moving to the new BR program here, the Flawless Rewards 95 Vlad. Very good against lefties, pretty good against righties. Not the best discipline. Great clutch, great arm strength. Brian Dozier, this is a very good card. Destroys lefties, solid against righties, good clutch, good defense. These are great cards right now. The only problem is they're not going to be worth it in 4 weeks. You know, I'll quickly go through the 90 overalls. Andrew Benintendi from 22. Gio, this is from 2019. This is a pretty solid card. Dalton Varsho, catcher from the Diamondbacks. Okay, I mean, nothing too spectacular. And then a prospect, Spencer Torkelson. Moving to the 87s, we have a Mickey Moniak. This is from 2020, I'm pretty sure. He was originally a gold, and they just changed him to a diamond. Anthony Rizzo from the Cubs. Nico Herner from the Cubs as well, a breakout from 2022. And then Nick Solak, this is a nice card. Very good hitter, great clutch, and defensive flexibility and good speed too. And then moving to the golds, we have a Hunter Strickland, good pitch mix. Velo, no, okay, no outlier, but it's maxed out. You know, this is a pretty good pitcher. We have an Adam Simber. Ooh, this is going to be a nice one because he's got that submarine motion. Control and break, both good. Velocity's terrible. Lucas Sims, he's got a pretty good pitch mix. Great per nines, too. Control and breaker, okay. And then a Chris Bassett, who has a great pitch mix. Control and breaker, both okay. Now moving to our favorite new content structure, Season Awards. Yeah, the final reward is this amazing Jake Irvin, who actually has maxed out clutch. You know, got to give it to him. But he's, you know, just going to be striking so many people out with the 80 Ks per 9. 90 hits per 9 is also going to be elite. But he actually does have a good pitch mix. Control and breaker are both okay. So this isn't like a terrible card. It's just, I'm going to go check out the pack players, and they're all going to be better. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm sure of it. We have another one of these packs, and then we have a Wyatt Langford, high contact, good clutch, good speed. We have Jonathan Cannon, terrible, oh my, 58 Ks per 9. Great pitch mix though, good control, good break, okay velo. Just can't strike anyone out. Ben Rice, love to see this as a Yankees fan. He has catcher as a secondary, which is accurate. So if you're doing a catcher team build, well, it won't matter because he's a first baseman anyway. But you know, he's overall not a bad card. Pretty good against righties, good clutch, solid defense, I guess. And then Greg Jones, go pretty solid against righties, terrible versus lefties, good defense and speed, switch hitter. So if we go to the Season Awards collection, if you get all 4 of the final cards, you now get this 93 Max Muncy, which is actually a pretty solid card. Captain, you know, he will boost Season Awards and Tops Now cards, has very good power. The discipline is very good. The contact versus right is good. The clutch hurts him versus righties, but helps him a little against lefties. Defense not the best, but he can play a bunch of positions. And these are his captain boosts. So, you know, it's cool. I think it's better than the 92 whatever we got from like the other programs. You know, it's cool to just at least get something remotely valuable. And now to the show shop, where all of our new content is every single time. So we have a free Season Awards, drop 3 cards, so, you know, free content, can't ever complain about it. Here are the new Season Awards cards, starting with Stephen Kwan, of course. You know, what's new? The cards in the pack are better than the cards in the program. This Stephen Kwan has max out contact and clutch, great vision, great defense. Power is not there, but, you know, he's going to get on base a ton. Jake Cronenworth, kills righties, great clutch. This is a platoon card, cannot hit versus lefties, okay defense as well. But wow, shocking, the guys in packs are better than the guys in the program. Mason Wynn, all around great hitter except power versus righties, good defense, really strong arm, of course, it's Mason Wynn, good speed. Bailey Ober from the Twins, good pitch mix, control, break are both pretty solid. The velo is pretty terrible though, same with the per 9s. What this is from the Rickwood game. Brendan Donovan. I was so confused at the card art. Overall, pretty good hitter, good clutch. You know, power versus lefties not the best. Can play every single position with pretty solid defense as well. So that's it for that pack. We have. I'm gonna go to the code name pack. I just want to wrap this, you know, section up. We have a Kyle Seager in the headliners, right? Yeah, headliners. Kyle Seager. Pretty solid against righties. Okay against lefties. Good clutch. Good defense. Can only play third. So we have another chase card in Lance McCullers Jr. from Houston. This is from 2017 when they cheated. Have to point it out every time. I just can't. But anyway, this Lance McCullers card is very solid. Knuckle curve, four-seam sinker, circle change cutter. That's a great pitch mix. The control is there. The break is there. The velo is good enough. The per 9s are, you know, pretty solid. The pitching clutch is a little lower, but overall, this is a pretty solid pitcher. Definitely not worth the 100K though. And finally, moving to the Code Name Pack 3, Schwarber, 93 overall. Doesn't have catcher. I mean, not surprising. He doesn't play catcher anymore. Great power, of course. Great contact. Great discipline clutch. But of course, this is one of the best cards in the season. It's in a pack. The story of my life in this game. Manny Machado, overall pretty good hitter. You know, power lefties. He excels defensively. He's good. 95 fielding. Austin Riley. Oh, I love Austin Riley cards. I missed the finest card from 2021. Anyway, overall, great hitter, great clutch, gold defense. Lou Trevino. Okay, this is a good reliever. Of course, he's in a pack. Anyway, this is a really good reliever. Oh my goodness. Slider. Sinker, slider, four-seam, cutter, circle change, controls. Okay, break is pretty solid on slider, circle change. Does not have outlier, but he has max velo and break and great per nines, 120 pitching clutch. That's a really good reliever. Drew Smiley, yeah, no, those per nines are awful. The clutch is pretty good. The pitch mix is okay. Break is meh. Velocity, not the best. And then Ramon Laureano, overall, pretty, you know, a little above average hitter. He's obviously going to have that same arm, though. And then we have the Frying Dutchman, Bert Blyleven. Oh, my God, this card is trash. Look at those per nines, 75, 69 with 76 below. That alone ruins this card. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe on here on YouTube. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.